no idea what we are.
She's good. Anyone can see that he's crazy.
That's good.
Well, oh, Nadia. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Well,
what the
I have to meet somebody, so...
I hate Ryan. Oh! I hate Joel. I hate his psyche. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and today we're gonna be watching episodes 8, 9, and 10 of Joe. Who? Now, I took the liberty to watch episodes 6 and 7 on my own because I got spoiled. Yes, I know that Joe isn't the killer. So I ended up getting spoiled, not accidentally, because it was like an edit that came up and I watched it full because I was like planning to watch it on my own, writing down my thoughts, what I think of it so far. So let's start with episode 6. Okay, so episode 6, Best of Friends, or as I call it, the Dawn and Phoebe episode.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to my soul sister.
Okay, so Dawn was a character that we were introduced to, I think at least episode 3. She was a photographer of Phoebe. We saw her in the Phoebe settings. They went a different direction and I thought they would, honestly. She was a perfect victim for Joe, and honestly the best scapegoat, you know, with her being delusional. It's kind of hard to pinpoint, you know, if she's lying, if she's not, especially because the police have no evidence. There's no evidence. The police aren't doing their job. If the police aren't doing their job for the rich and famous in this town,
I'm scared.
I didn't find myself feeling bad for her because she was in fast and out fast again. In fact, I thought that she was brought into the story as like someone from Joe's past who he didn't know, who was actually following him. Like when they went with that direction, I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, ugh, they could have done more with her, and that was it. Obviously, by the end of episode 6, we see Nadia kind of side-eyeing Joe.
I think it's weird that a few weeks ago he knew bugger all about detective stories. And now suddenly he's Hercule Poirot.
Good for her. Good for her. Usually we see characters like Nadia and Ellie following Joe blindly, like all his instruction is always seen as like someone who knows better, someone who is like an adult figure who you should follow.
Get on a train east, keep going east, okay? When you get where you're going, call me.
Where am I going?
Just start your life.
And when we see Nadia questioning it, I was like, wait, why is Nadia questioning him when I as the viewer should be questioning him too?
Side eye.
Let's get straight into episode 7, Good Man, Cruel World. I love how dramatic that sounds.
Our first real date.
Kate's boring still. Honestly, yes, we see Kate. She's getting more and more in love with Joe and talking about fake babies and they would do for orphans, which was really weird because they were joking about giving charity to orphans.
Really supports our joint charity for orphans.
Orphans. We teach them to read.
And swim. And make art.
Lucky? Fucking
I don't know how I feel about that.
A bunch of bums.
But Kate's still boring. Her father is a tycoon. He's powerful. Don't care. Her boyfriend was killed. I still don't care. She gives to orphans and she's kind.
They don't give a fuck. They don't.
Things I've learned about Kate on our first real date. She's unpretentious. Just wanted to go for a walk in the city. Doesn't take herself too seriously.
Doesn't take herself too seriously. Kate is the definition of a rock and a hard place. Like her personality seems so cold. Honestly, it does.
Just admiring the view.
Normal girls fall for that.
You tell me, are you seduced?
Yes, of course, because I'm the height of normalcy.
Moving on. Okay, so we meet Tom Lockwood this episode. First of all, he does not come off as threatening. Even Joe said it. I agree. I don't know, but when they were describing him, I imagined a big man with tattoos, with a big jawbone structure. I imagined someone tall, not a nerdy guy with glasses who looked like he won the lottery and got lucky in life. That's not what I imagined. When Joe and him met and he shook Joe's hand and he said, Joe, I was gagged.
Forward to getting to know you, Joe.
I'm gagging.
I was gagged. I was like, but it made me instantly like him, which, you know, as Kate and Joe said, it's one of his best traits. He can make people like him. That's why he's so powerful. So I don't know what that says about me. Maybe I'm that gullible, but still, I liked him, even though he gave people cancers.
Sorry, I don't know you.
Really?
That was like my first indication that something was wrong. Like, honestly, I was like, what the hell is going on here? But in my head, I was like, maybe he's playing mind games. Like, maybe he's trying to trick Joe into thinking, you know, maybe he's trying, and maybe the writers are trying to trick the audience.
Isn't this a pickle?
We should have known. By the end of episode 7, I was exhausted. I was shocked.
They drained me.
But I was also exhausted because I was like, ooh, it's gonna be Joey. It's Joe. Yeah, that's it. That's how I felt about episode 7. So that's how I felt rundown of everything. And let's just get straight into episode 8. Mariam and Nadia,
I hate to say it.
I don't think they're gonna make it out.
I'll always come back. Okay, I promise.
I actually want Mariam to live. I'm laughing because of all those tweets. Like Joe never kills the black girl. He might just change his mind this season.
The fox found the nightingale. She flew as fast as her wings could go. But the fox was too quick. Julie expects me home tomorrow.
Oh my god, the immediate shift between the storytelling is crazy.
He surprised her by letting her go. Foxes are sly. It was a trick. He slipped a potion into her drink.
It's so Joe is so annoying.
The potion made her sleep. When she woke up,
My name is Reese Montrose.
she was somewhere strange.
In honour of the paperback edition of A Good Man.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I hate that man.
We can give our relationship another chance.
Bitch, what?
See?
Nightingale knew the fox was trying to trick her. But she was so thirsty.
I love this.
couldn't
I
help
love
but
that
drink
they're
the
telling
potion.
it from Miriam's side.
Juliet loves Indian food. She thought, surely, if I can say the right thing, I can convince the fox to let me go.
This spoof, you and your mates, they all used to do.
I need to talk to my daughter. She'll be
It's
worried
so,
about me.
it's so creepy seeing him from this point of view. Like the rose-colored lenses have been broken from my eyes, and I'm finally actually seeing who he actually is.
You heard of this writer? Reese
No.
Montrose?
What would we do in this situation? Would we pretend to be in love with him?
Fucking bitch! Yeah, get his ass! Fucking pussy! Try the fuck again, bitch! Try the fuck again!
Ow!
He broke her wing and locked her in a
With a
cage.
broken arm. Well, he wasn't the first he did that shit.
Never hurt you. I would never hurt Juliet.
What are you doing now? Why are you locking in here? Do you think she's gonna be happy here?
Man.
His eyes were empty.
That's eyelashes, blank stare.
I hate him.
Look at me. If you keep me in here, I'll die.
In that moment,
She needs me. Think about Julie, think about Henry.
I
They
decided
need to be protected. Please, Joe. Please.
to become newborn.
I'm sorry.
I'm not Joe.
Lord have mercy.
Joe actually forgot about Miriam, who has been feeding her. Or when he goes to see her, he just conveniently forgets. What is it?
The nightingale.
Medication, but she can't even trust that.
It's bad for me. I'll relapse. That's how I lost you before.
Right, she has an addiction. I just remembered that. Okay.
I think he's mad because you're mean to him.
That's what I've been saying. Act like you love him.
Smells good.
You're unusually grateful today.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I'm not even kidding when I say Joel and Rye sound different.
Who I love is still in there. You just gotta let him out.
This is not the same Joe. This is not the same Joe that let that one guy out. This is not him. This is someone different. He's obviously struggling with his mental health. And the things he's doing is not making him any better.
I'm not Joe. I'm just keeping you here until he finally comes back to kill you.
Excuse me? Thank God for Nadia. Thank the Lords in heaven.
Forgotten about Marianne, have you?
Why is he bringing up Miriam? Leave Miriam alone. She's getting all the help she needs right now. He's such a bitch.
You're not real.
This is sad.
Marianne is really in a cage.
Tell me where she is.
You already know where because you and I are the same person.
No!
True.
Met you at Sundry House. Good book. Malcolm introduced us. Talked so many times in public with other people.
In public, yes. Other people? What if you made some sort of cock up?
The cock up was pretty bad.
It was just us with other people sort of around. Oh, no, we were at dinner.
This is embarrassing, guys.
Rold was right about everything.
Meet the Eat the Rich killer. Thank you. Yes. That's exactly why I served him to you on a platter.
Pauses. Thoughts. As I was saying before, is it Rye or Joel that actually was killing people? Meaning, Joel seems to be the one who's saying, no, I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I wouldn't do this stuff. Some people can have like, I don't even know the proper term for this, so I'm not even gonna say it, but split personality, where they can have more than one person inside their body. Is this a case of that? Because obviously we know in the beginning he didn't have it, but maybe the trauma of him continuously killing. And you know what? It might be true because this came about after he killed his wife and he abandoned his son. Maybe that was the trigger for it, and maybe that's why he doesn't even care to feed Miriam anymore. I'm just rolling off thoughts here. This is just first initial thoughts here. Maybe he doesn't even care to think about her anymore, not because he necessarily hates her and doesn't like her anymore, but because of what he lost in the process of pursuing her, which would have been mainly his son. I don't think he really cared for love, but unpausing.
So I locked myself in a burning basement.
Yeah, that was so ridiculous.
Admit who you really are and you'll remember where you put her, Joe.
Hopefully he does admit it, because I don't want Joe anywhere close to Miriam again, honestly.
Did Professor Moore do this to you? No, Goldberg. His name is Joe Goldberg. My name is Marion Bellamy.
Call the police! Why do they think...
He'll know. He'll get an alert. Okay, I'm gonna call 999. You can't call the police.
Why?
Listen, you are in shock and... No, I'm sane. I'm calm. I'm telling you, do not call them.
Why?
His death is not even close to everything. He disappears. He comes back again.
And the police would help with that. Call them.
Okay, but if we get him
Call
arrested,
them.
then
He always gets away with it.
I don't give a damn. I'm calling police.
He stopped me halfway across the world.
And you can't stalk you if he's in a jail cell. Call the police.
Please.
You're not smart.
So how is she
So I need
gonna
to do
help
this
you?
in a
She
way
can't
that
put in
keeps
the
her
code because
safe,
Joy's
gets
gonna
me
know.
back to her safely.
How is she gonna help you if she's not gonna call the police?
I trust you.
Nadia, what are you thinking?
Go.
Call the police and don't listen to
I'll give you
Miriam.
back
Call the popo ho. Call the popo ho.
tomorrow. I'm going to be back, and I'm going to bring you some more food, and I'm going to come back with some sort of plan.
If Miriam dies, it's
Okay.
her fault. Honestly.
Do not let him find out that you know about me, okay? He will hurt you.
Okay.
I would have called police. I would have called the police. They would have been on his ass. This is why he keeps getting away, because no one calls the police.
I'm trapped in hell. Where am I?
Is she even real?
Hello.
I'm just saying. Is she
Grace
even real at this
has been in
point?
my head. Should be helping you, not running around trying to save a woman I allegedly misjudged while in a complete blackout.
Don't focus on Miriam at all. In fact, she's not even in a cage. I don't know what the hell is going on about. She's not in a cage. She's perfectly fine with her daughter in Paris. Oui, oui, baguette.
How are you doing? I don't mean to pry, but
To be honest, Edward, I've been feeling very anxious around him lately.
is that all this is?
And it's stupid, really, because I just can't take it off. Neither of us like labels. I've got no idea what we are.
But
She's
however you define
good.
it, anyone can see that he's crazy.
That's good.
Well,
Oh, Nadia. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Well,
What the
I have to make some money, so.
I hate
Turn
Ryan.
off.
I hate Joe. I hate his psyche. He found the key.
Wonder what that's for. Nadia didn't realise she was giving Reese's book to his #1 fan, who'd already read it quite a lot.
I did this.
No one else here.
How fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up. Honestly.
Miriam. I have a plan.
Thank God, because that shit's so dumb.
But it's insane. It's so insane. And it'll
if
never work.
Nadia would have called the police by now, the police would have already
Alright,
been
let's hear
here. They would have already been here, and Joe would have already been behind a jail cell. So Nadia and Mariam is dead. Okay, I get it. What can I say? I am annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I'll even figure it out by the end of this video. But I'm still confused as to how Rai works. Like, is he the bad guy that's going after these people who is killing people, or is it's Joe, or is it Joe who is going after this guy and Rai's like the one who is there, you know, pushing him? He's the one that's pushing Joe to do it, or is it? I'm confused. Alright, let's just get I don't want to even confuse myself. Let's get straight into episode 9. Let's get into episode 9. What is he gonna do?
I'm sorry.
Really, bitch. Where's the key? Get the key. I don't need any food. Get the key for me, please. Thank you. I don't need no food.
Please. Just let me out.
He's not going to, sweetie.
What if he wasn't?
Exactly.
Alive?
Finally, put an end to it. Cannot. I'm tired.
It's you or him, isn't it? That is what you're saying to me.
I'll do it. My child is out there. I will not blink.
But how is she gonna get out of the cage?
I'll come back with a drill for the door. That's that.
And a knife. A knife for me.
A knife? I would have picked a gun. Bang, bang.
Honey, you've got to forgive yourself. Every job has a learning curve. You are not your mistakes. And you've been proving that every single day since you left us. I couldn't be more proud of you. I need you here when I'm firing on all cylinders. When we can do great things together, I want it to be us.
Wait, wasn't killing children your mistake?
Come save 10,000 kids for every one you hurt. Can you do that? Here? With this...
Wow. So Kate was the one to kill us. She and Joe is a lot alike. Why is she lying to people saying her father was the one who killed them?
Oh no. Oh
shit. Joe is such a bitch.
This will destroy her.
They think she's... they think she relapsed.
I guess she's taking custody. She's taking Juliet back to the States.
I can fix this too.
You can. When I took Juliet and then I abandoned her.
What have I done?
They think I relapsed, Joe. I'll never see my daughter again.
Wow.
You might as well kill me, Joe. You might as well kill me.
You think you're getting far with some rubbish passport you bought for tween in Peckham? And for what? To save a junkie who shagged you while your wife and child waited at home?
Did he just call Miriam a junkie? That's Joe talking right there. So did he just call Miriam a junkie?
Whore.
Hold on a second. 1, 2, 1, 3, 8, 9. Sorry, hang on, just hang on. 8, 9.
Did he?
Joe,
What's wrong?
what did you do?
I didn't do anything. You're not allergic. I would know if you're allergic. What do you mean? What's wrong?
Did he?
No,
Really? This is so convenient, Joe. This is so convenient.
Then you absolute perv. Are you looking for this?
Gemma.
What? Out of all
You're dead.
people.
Did I bloody know it?
Gemma.
Escape by sea.
This is a downward spiral. While Mariam is lying on the floor dying, he chose to have this at this exact moment.
Start tonight's
Not
meeting.
Beck. Wait, is her name Beck?
What do you want from me? I'm sorry. I'm trying to change my past mistakes.
Really don't get it.
Tell me.
I am trying to.
You're taunting me while I try to save a
You
woman.
don't save, Joe.
You kill. He's doing this to
You
himself.
should be thanking her.
Is this proof that she's actually dead? I missed her. I missed her acting actually. Kate is such a bore.
I never want that!
That's just what you are.
Jesus, Joe. Think harder. Here. It's not the key.
What do you mean?
Somebody does need to die for this to end for good.
Pick the right person, Joel. Pick the right person. He was still... Oh, thank God.
What the fuck did you do?
A little rough for your friend.
Did he do that?
Not sure I'd call it a tragedy. After it.
Don't tell... Well, tell him about Joe.
I want you to take a few days.
Tell her
and I want
about
you
Joe.
to wrap things up, and then I want you to come home to New York City.
Seem completely incapable of understanding. Me building an entire life here, one that I am proud of, one that mirrors who I am. And
What, you just think you created an independent life for yourself?
what would you call it?
Wow, that's awesome.
Kind of got the ball.
What are you talking about?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Or the
Damn.
lawsuit against your gallery that just went away.
Those who
or the
get it
expose that Times didn't
don't
write
want
on
it,
your
and
client
those who
Simon
don't
Soooo. And
have
how
it
in the arrogant Me Too
can't
fuck
get
do you
it.
think you're born
I
for?
want this
Malcolm
life.
just had-
Did he already poison her? She took the drugs.
Look at that. She took care of it for you. To be expected if you leave a bottle of pills in here with her. Maybe I should have reminded you. Maybe from now on you do exactly as I say.
Ooh. Alright. I'm just exhausted after that one. Yeah, we have here Joe being confusing as hell. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know a lot, but I know I'm confused. It's weird because we all know Joe, right? And this is not how he usually quote behaves, and it's so weird because the story is always being told from his perspective, so he's basically telling us what he wants us to know. Here we are seeing the cracks of everything. Here we're seeing the cracks, and I'm here thinking, was this always here, or is this a new
She wants Juliet to know. So she doesn't wait for her mom. Forever.
Miriam is dead? I roll. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying I roll instead of rolling my eyes. She died. Ooh, she found that article.
It's just done.
I'm glad she brought him with her.
Why no police?
Well, because they'll poke. They'll ask questions and then he'll just get onto them and then he'll run. We need him dead to rights or not at all.
We.
Who
What
else?
the? What are they doing? Call the police. How is not calling the police the best option here?
How much do you know about stalkers, Jonathan?
Ooh. He knows a lot about stalkers. It's his favorite thing.
I started to feel I must be cursed.
Someone was interfering?
One day I overheard my father hiring someone to follow me. They broke into his office and there was this file, phone records, who I'd given a blowjob to, even my fucking menstrual cycle. It was
A horrifying
Ooh, duh.
I confronted him.
That's creepy.
He said, yesterday, he informed me he's behind everything I've accomplished from the day I cut him out.
I can't be
He
true.
simply never stopped. Told me he'd created my life.
He kind of did.
Everything I've achieved. Are you even real? Or did he send you
Ooh,
to?
he's the one thing that's not real, honey.
No. This is real.
Tell her about you killing people. maybe she'll believe you're real.
He owns me.
So we shall die. That's right, in the background, saying that. And so we shall die.
Are you thinking?
I said it. I said it.
Ah, okay. I'm assuming you'll be with the bodyguard.
Well, we can do stealth.
But why am I liking Reese's? Because I've been calling him right all this time. Why do I like Reese's? When they agree, it's fun. Because he's just like cheeky with it. Joe is boring.
Sure that she knows that we're okay.
He's so dumb turning his back on him.
Do I seem like the type who would want to hurt his own daughter?
But you do
I wonder if Kate knows that he's killing people and told Joe because she wants him to kill her father.
Wrapped your entire world.
You think that worked?
Well, what are you doing for it right now, Joe? The same goddamn thing.
Don't you let him get in your head.
You don't even see it, do you?
True. Oh my God, that's true.
As police will discover, Tom's bodyguard, Hugo McNamara, was in a financial crisis, barely able to sleep. No one questioned why he'd robbed Lockwood, forcing a transfer of £2 million to a new account, or why, in the heat of the moment with Tom, he'd accidentally go too far.
Compelling tale. Made Kate safe. Did it, partner?
Yeah, sure did it. Yay! I'm so happy.
Let's go! I'm sick of her ass! I'm sick of that shit! No.
And don't any hero come. We don't need the hero theme right now. Wait, let me see how much time we have left. Yeah, he's not dying.
You must never tell anyone this.
Ooh, what is it?
I had this even crazier plan. Plan B. And we figured so much could go wrong, we should prepare both of them. Just in case.
He knows I live for Juliet, so first step is taking her away so I have nothing to live for. My phone's under the tarp back there, in the backpack.
What? What?
He didn't know it, but he was actually texting me. The real Juliet was safe in Paris with the real Beatrice.
You might as well kill me!
Still, I don't think it required much acting for Marion to hit rock bottom. I was terrified of her taking those beta blockers. Take enough and it will slow your heart rate down enough that you seem like you're dead. Fucked up. So Marion had to enact Plan B.
Please.
Oh my God. Oh, thank fucking God.
You are an actual...
Nadia! You go, girl.
I'm alive.
Happy birthday.
Unfortunately.
You died for...
I've killed people.
Ooh. He's actually doing this?
And this drove you to the bridge.
I've been the worst kind of man.
I will say yes to everything, but I need you to help me through the hard times without losing myself. If you do this for me, I will do the same for you.
And just like that, Kate, you written your death license.
What is he? Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry.
First of all, you scared the life out of me.
It's okay. It's okay. Did I see you coming from my flat? Are you looking for me? Sorry, what's the code for your phone?
What?
Thank you.
Damn.
Let's delete these.
Girl, run.
Hurt you.
My circumstances have changed. I now have access to substantial
You
resources.
don't have to give me anything, I'll just go away.
You work 2, 3 jobs, sleeps for the rich, right?
I'm not gonna say anything to any.
I can make this work for all of us.
What?
Phoebe quietly tied up business in London and left to teach English to elementary school students in Thailand. By fighting
That's good
for
for
it.
Phoebe. I
I
love
didn't
that.
want that to be
That's
secret.
such a good thing.
Grateful for a second chance at a good life.
Ruin his life. Ruin their life. It's gonna build him up so
Tom
far that he
Lockwood was
falls the
You
best.
can come home again.
No
All you
beard.
need.
Now there must
Don't step too close to her.
to you, really.
God. Why is she?
No one
Why
has to get
isn't
hurt.
she running? Don't back yourself
Not
into
yet.
a corner.
Give me your hand.
And Miriam didn't hear anything about this. Why isn't she?
She refused to speak in her own defense. Still hasn't spoken from prison. Like I said, smart.
Ooh, I want to see him burn.
Or
So, what's next for the power couple?
Well, at the risk of sounding terribly sincere, we're largely focused on changing the world.
Like
so
killing
many
people?
ways to do that. I have so many tools now. Sure, killing's one of many, but it's certainly not a one-size-fits-all solution. She's here to change the world. Though the killing part's also much easier now that I'm honest with myself about it. I'm just here to help.
What? Okay, so that's the end of it all. Okay, so that's the end of all of that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. Nadia was done dirty. She was done dirty by both Miriam and Joe. I'm not even gonna lie. Miriam could have called the police. Nadia could have called the police. Joe could have been in jail. He could have been in jail by now. Joe could have been in Nadia's position. They didn't want to call the police. Didn't Miriam hear of like what happened between Nadia? Did she not hear of that? I kind of have a feeling on which, and this is all depends on if Jenna Ortega comes back, but I kind of have a feeling of where season 5 is gonna go. Like I already see. Okay, so this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I don't know, I'm still confused about the whole Reese and Joe situation. I'm honestly, it boggles my mind, honestly. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And should I watch Scream 6? Let me know. Hope you guys liked, enjoyed. And I guess, I don't know, but I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!